Hi, this is Angela Walters from quiltingismytherapy.com, and I'm here with Ask Angela, a series of quick videos where I answer viewers' questions or questions that people have asked on my blog. So they'll be short and to the point and hopefully help more people out. So the first question I have today is from Jamie, and Jamie says, "Hi Angela, I'm a huge fan and new long arm are needing some tips on echoing smoothly. My echoing looks so unsteady that I'm tearing out my work and my hair and starting over frequently. Am I going too fast? Too slow? Is it my machine? Some tips would be helpful." What a great question. And in fact, I say a lot in my classes that echoing is your friend. It's not only just your friend, it's your best friend. Echoing is an easy way to not only work your way around the quilt, it's great for adding more detail to the design. So if you have some kind of element to your quilt, for instance, applique, echoing is a great way to separate it from the filler and really make it pop out. But how to get that echoing so consistent? Well, unfortunately, one of the answers is going to be practice. It all comes down to practice, but I do have a few tips to maybe make it a little bit easier on you at home. So first, when it comes to echoing, just realize that the quicker you can go, the more fluid your movement's going to be. If I look at somebody's echoing and I can tell it's a little wavy or jagged, that usually means they're going too slow. You want to go fast enough that you can't critique the job you're doing while you're doing it. If you can quilt and at the same time say, this doesn't look good, this doesn't look good, you're probably going too slow. Also think about it. If you're moving quicker, you can get that fluid line easier. So you don't want to go so fast that you're out of control, but you definitely want to go fast enough that you are able to get that fluid momentum going. Another thing that will help is where you're looking. Don't look at the needle. You want to look ahead of where you're at, which can be scary if you're doing echoing because you want to see how you're doing right then. But it's much like driving a car. You don't look right over the hood when you're driving, you look on down the road. And that's the same thing with echoing. Look slightly ahead of the needle or behind the needle if you're sitting at your sewing machine. Knowing where you're going to go next, your hands will automatically follow that movement. So look ahead of the needle and then just relax. If you are so tense, and I know this happens to me too, if you get so tense, you want it to be perfect, that's going to show, and it's not going to look as good as if you just wing it, just go for it. Now, I will say that there is no such thing as perfection in free motion quilting. So, knowing that your echoing isn't going to be perfect might take a little stress off as well. If you look at even pictures of my quilting, it's not exact. The idea is that you want it to be fairly close, look fairly good, and of course not rip your hair or your work out while you're at it. So, tips for better echoing, 3 tips. Practice, unfortunately. Second, move a little faster. And third, look ahead of the needle. And hopefully that'll help you get going. So that's it for today's Ask Angela. I hope you have a great day. Happy quilting.